Hey, boo, hey, let's jump in for a video. I want to give you one mistake that you're making about when times get tough and how to keep going. You are making the mistake of thinking that you're stuck and that you can't move past it. That mistake comes from a lack of confidence and self doubt. Okay? Self doubt is a sneaky thing. It shows up crazy, especially if you're an overachiever, a perfectionist, a high performer. Okay? Like it just be sneaky. You be like, oh, how did I get here? Why am I stuck? You don't want to move past comfort zones. And so, as I was looking here, I'm polling when you see me look down, I am just reading through what my Bloom Telegram group has been asking of me. And shouting out one of the queens, she said, how do I keep going when it's tough? Give me some tips for productivity. So, when times get tough, because times, listen, as I told y'all, when I'm not doing this, I'm a nurse anesthesiologist. Okay. I know you heard all types of roles and titles, but don't let your titles become your idols. You just serve the streets for what you're supposed to do. That's a sidebar. But when you look at an EKG, it has the flat line, that's called asystole, okay? But to have a heartbeat, it must go up and it must go down. There's a book also called Peaks and Valleys. You have to have all that to have life. So I don't ride the highs too high and I don't ride the lows too low. I tell my clients to have parachute plans. Okay, I'm on a sabbatical. People say, well, how are you doing that out here? I'm on a sabbatical from anesthesia, but I'm not on for what my mission is. And so I prepare for that. I have my 100th episode of Intentional Queen Journey and I talk deeper about the lessons. So that's a plug. If you want to hear what I'm specifically talking about, you can go there. You can check that on my YouTube channel, Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts, but it's called Intentional Queen Podcast Journey to Restoration with Janine. And so when times get tough, you look back at where you've been to know where you're going, right? It's all about momentum. Baby steps lead to giant leaps. When you want productivity, it's the mental load. Are you using systems? Are you automating things? Are you delegating things? Like, what are you doing? Because if you're carrying it all, there's a quote by Lou Holtz that talks about it's not about the load, it's about the way you carry it. And so, how are you carrying this load? Because you said times are hard and I want to keep going. A lot of it is not motivation, is discipline. And if you need a little motivation to get started, that's fine. But a lot of times the things to keep going when it's tough is I do it when I don't want to. I do it when I do want to, but I show up. And I show up for me first because everything flows through you. So people are watching. You understand? Your children are watching. Your coworkers are watching. Like how you do anything is how you do everything. That come from Neo. And he says that. And I mean, it is true. How you do anything is how you do everything. So when times get hard, you push through. I'm a resilient queen. I do not look like what I've been through. Now, I do have my down days, but when I'm telling you, I don't ride them too low and I don't ride them too high. I try to kind of fall in between because I recognize that's a part of life. And nothing will ever be consistent, queen. You said, what are some productivity things? Are you leveraging AI? Are you outsourcing any of your tasks? Are you asking for help? Do you have a support team? That was hard for me. I wanted to do everything. I'm like, I could do it because I could do it better. Lies. Okay. I probably could do it better, but I'm not doing it efficiently. I'm the one over here that had beat burnout twice, almost had a stroke, all those things. Like these were the lessons I had to learn when times were hard. How am I going to show up? And if I'm trying to be everywhere, I'm really not anywhere because parts of me is all fractionated. And when you really get to a point that you really pour into yourself and you choose yourself more, queen, you will be able to get through the tough times and surround yourself around people who build you up. That's the biggest thing. Your environment is very key. If you are a woman that works in your home, make sure your home is clean. Because if your house a little cluttered, that's what your brain thinking. Like, get to do the audits. Get into being more resilient. Understand, are you in high stressful situations? I worked in high stress, critical care, doing all types of things for 25 years, trauma, all that. All that energy, all that stress, it does have a toll on you. I talked about this in one of my last videos talking about the cause and effect. Everything has a cause and then it has an effect. Be mindful and look at your life as the wheel of life. There's 8 pillars. So there's many parts of you. So to nurture you and have more harmony, we have to make sure we're nurturing all parts of you. All parts of you, queen. And so productivity things is I have tools, I have strategies. And if you are on my email list or if you are in my coaching programs, these are where I give you the actionable steps. But to you, Queen, I want you to understand that's how you get through the toughest times. It's the mindset shifts, but letting go of feeling like you have to do it all yourself. It's just not sustainable. It's not, Queen. Level up your intentional queen to a better you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.